Good morning. Imagine for a moment waking up tomorrow feeling unstoppable, completely in charge of your energy, your focus, and your destiny. Imagine stepping out of bed, not just ready to survive the day, but ready to conquer it, ready to create, ready to live on purpose. What if I told you that the key to unlocking that power, that energy, that unstoppable momentum lies not in hours of planning or endless self-help books, but in the first 40 minutes of your morning? The first 40 minutes of your day hold extraordinary power because they set the tone for everything that follows. When you wake up, your mind is like a blank canvas, ready to be painted with the emotions, focus, and energy that will carry you through your day. Most people drift through their mornings on autopilot, scrolling their phones, hitting snooze repeatedly, or rushing through routine tasks without conscious awareness. But the truth is, those first 40 minutes are a golden opportunity to take control of your state and deliberately shape the way you feel, think, and act. It's in this window that you can choose to step into a high-energy, high-performance version of yourself rather than reacting to circumstances or letting outside events dictate your mood. By intentionally starting your day with purpose, you prime your mind to notice opportunities instead of obstacles, to approach challenges with creativity and resilience, and to maintain focus even when distractions arise. The science behind this is simple. The brain is most receptive to conditioning in the morning, which means that the emotions, thoughts, and habits you cultivate immediately after waking have a disproportionate impact on the rest of your day. When you spend these first moments intentionally, you are literally programming your nervous system to operate at a higher level of energy and clarity. This doesn't require hours of effort. It requires consistency, awareness, and deliberate action. Imagine beginning your day with practices that elevate your state, moving your body to activate energy, breathing deeply to center yourself, expressing gratitude to shift your mindset, or visualizing your goals to ignite motivation. Each of these actions sends signals to your brain and body that this day matters, that you are in control, and that you are capable of extraordinary results. Over time, consistently harnessing these first 40 minutes rewires your brain for success, creating a compounding effect where each day builds upon the last. It is this cumulative impact that separates those who live intentionally from those who drift through life, reacting instead of creating. By choosing to command your morning, you are not merely improving productivity, you are transforming your entire experience of life. Every decision, interaction, and action that follows is filtered through the energy, clarity, and mindset you establish in these early moments. This is why so many high achievers, leaders, and successful individuals attribute their accomplishments to their morning rituals. The morning is not just a start, it is the foundation of your life, the launchpad for your potential, and the moment when you claim the power to direct your entire day. It is here, in these first 40 minutes, that you set the tone for health, success, relationships, and fulfillment, creating a momentum that can carry you through challenges, opportunities, and all of life's unexpected moments. The way you move your body in the first moments of your day has a profound impact on your energy, mindset, and overall performance. Physical movement is not just about fitness or appearance, it is a gateway to activating your nervous system, boosting your energy, and signaling to your mind that you are ready to take on the day. When you wake up, your body is in a state of rest. Your circulation is slow, and your muscles and joints may feel stiff or lethargic. By intentionally engaging in movement, whether it's stretching, jumping, a short workout, or even a brisk walk, you awaken your body and ignite the flow of energy that fuels both mental clarity and emotional resilience. Movement stimulates the release of endorphins, the brain's natural chemicals that elevate mood, reduce stress, and enhance focus, which creates an immediate shift in your state. It is often said that emotion drives behavior, and by controlling your physical state through movement, you are directly influencing your emotional state and, consequently, your choices and actions throughout the day. The act of moving your body in a deliberate, purposeful way sends a signal to your mind that you are committed, energized, and ready to engage fully with life, rather than passively letting the day unfold around you. This is why successful individuals emphasize the importance of morning exercise not merely as a tool for health, but as a strategy for peak performance and confidence. Even a few minutes of high-energy movement can break inertia, disrupt negative thought patterns, and create a sense of momentum that carries into every aspect of life. When your body is activated, your mind naturally becomes more alert. your creativity flows more freely, and your resilience to stress increases. Furthermore, incorporating movement into your morning ritual reinforces discipline and consistency, two traits that compound over time and lead to extraordinary results. The connection between body and mind is undeniable. How you feel physically influences how you think, how you feel emotionally, and ultimately how you act. By using the first 40 minutes of your day to energize your body, you are creating a foundation of vitality that supports every goal, every decision, and every interaction that follows. It is through this intentional activation that you begin to break free from patterns of lethargy or procrastination and step into a state of unstoppable momentum. Your body becomes an ally in achieving clarity, confidence, and high-level performance, reinforcing the idea that energy is not something you wait for. It is something you create and command. The power of movement lies not in its intensity, but in its ability to reset your state, elevate your energy, and empower you to take on the day with focus, enthusiasm, and unwavering commitment, turning the simple act of motion into a catalyst for transformation and success. Emotional mastery in the morning is one of the most overlooked yet powerful ways to take control of your life. Most people wake up and immediately react to external circumstances, emails, messages, news, or even the pressures of the day ahead, allowing their emotions to dictate their actions rather than consciously choosing their state. Yet the truth is that your emotions are not random. They are signals, and when you learn to master them, you gain the ability to shape every moment of your day. The first 40 minutes after waking are a prime opportunity to step into emotional control because your nervous system is fresh, your mind is highly receptive, and the patterns you establish in this window tend to carry throughout the day. Emotional mastery is about deliberately choosing how you feel and how you respond to life, rather than being a victim of circumstance. It involves recognizing the power of your thoughts, beliefs, and inner dialogue, and using them to create states of empowerment, confidence, and enthusiasm. When you consciously shift your emotions first thing in the morning, you are setting a foundation that enables you to approach challenges with resilience, communicate effectively with clarity, and act decisively without being weighed down by fear, doubt, or frustration. Simple yet intentional practices, such as expressing gratitude, recalling moments of personal triumph, or even intentionally smiling while breathing deeply, can dramatically shift your emotional state, signaling to your body and mind that you are ready to perform at your highest level. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing feelings. It is about transforming them into fuel for action and growth. When you start the day by taking control of your emotions, you reduce reactive behaviors and increase proactive decision-making, allowing you to stay aligned with your goals and values throughout the day. This discipline also strengthens your ability to handle setbacks, criticism, and unexpected events with calmness and clarity, rather than being thrown off course by frustration or anxiety. Over time, consistently practicing emotional mastery in your mornings rewires your nervous system, training it to naturally gravitate toward positive, productive, and empowering states. This doesn't just impact your personal performance, it transforms your interactions with others, your confidence in decision-making, and your capacity to embrace opportunities with courage. The ability to control your emotional state is the ultimate form of leverage because it amplifies the effectiveness of every action you take, every choice you make, and every relationship you nurture. By choosing to own your emotions in the first 40 minutes of your day, you are setting a standard for excellence, focus, and resilience that carries forward, creating a momentum that shapes not just your day but your life, enabling you to respond to challenges, pursue goals, and interact with the world from a place of power, clarity, and unwavering confidence. Clarity through visualization and intention is one of the most powerful tools you can use to shape your day and your life. The mind is a goal-seeking mechanism, constantly scanning for opportunities, challenges, and patterns that align with the pictures and beliefs you hold internally. When you spend the first 40 minutes of your day in deliberate reflection, visualization, and setting clear intentions, you are programming your brain to notice what matters most, to focus on what will move you forward, and to act in alignment with your highest priorities. Visualization is not simply daydreaming, it is the act of creating vivid mental images of the outcomes you desire, imagining the steps you will take, and feeling the emotions of success as if it has already happened. By engaging all your senses in this process, you embed these outcomes into your subconscious mind, which begins to work tirelessly in the background, seeking opportunities, making connections, and aligning your actions with the reality you are intentionally creating. Setting intention works hand in hand with visualization. It is the act of consciously declaring how you want to feel, what you want to accomplish, and the energy you wish to bring into each interaction. When your mind is clear about your purpose, your day becomes less about reacting to events and more about proactively designing your experiences. Clarity provides focus, and focus is the precursor to extraordinary achievement. Without it, your energy is scattered, your actions are inconsistent, and your potential is diluted. By taking time in the morning to center yourself, reflect on your priorities, and visualize your desired outcomes, you create a mental roadmap that guides every decision and action with precision and confidence. This practice not only helps in achieving external goals, but also aligns your internal state, reducing stress and increasing resilience when challenges arise. When you combine clarity with emotional engagement, you activate a force within yourself that drives persistence, creativity, and problem solving, making obstacles seem like opportunities and setbacks like lessons. The mind is highly influenced by repetition, emotion, and intensity. And when you consistently use the first moments of your day to focus on visualization and intention, you train your brain to prioritize success, take decisive action, and maintain alignment with your purpose throughout the day. This deliberate approach ensures that your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all synchronized, creating a flow state that maximizes performance and fulfillment. The process of visualization and intention is a form of self-empowerment that shifts your perspective from passive to active, from uncertainty to clarity, and from reaction to creation, allowing you to move through your day with precision, confidence, and unwavering focus, transforming potential into reality and turning ordinary mornings into extraordinary opportunities to advance toward your most meaningful goals and aspirations. Taking immediate action in the first 40 minutes of your day is the single most powerful way to create momentum, build confidence, and set yourself apart from the majority who wait for motivation to appear. Action is the bridge between intention and results, and without it, even the clearest goals, the strongest mindset, and the highest energy remain unrealized potential. Most people spend their mornings planning, thinking, or hesitating, believing that preparation alone will lead to progress. The truth is that real momentum comes from doing, from making a decision and following it with purposeful action, no matter how small. The moment you commit to acting first thing, you shift your brain and body into a state of accomplishment, signaling that you are not passive, that you are in control, and that you are willing to lead your own life. Immediate action doesn't mean overwhelming yourself with a long list of tasks. It means identifying one powerful, meaningful step that propels you toward your goals and executing it with focus and energy. Whether it's completing a critical task, reaching out to someone important, or starting a project you've been postponing, this first act creates a ripple effect, giving you a sense of progress and achievement that fuels every subsequent decision and effort. The psychology behind this is simple. Taking action breaks the cycle of procrastination and self-doubt, replaces fear with confidence, and reinforces the belief that you are capable of shaping your reality. The first 40 minutes are particularly effective because your mind is fresh, your energy is high, and your nervous system is primed for influence. By choosing to act immediately, you are capitalizing on this optimal window to generate results before the noise, distractions, or stress of the day have a chance to derail you. Over time, this habit compounds, creating a pattern of initiative, discipline, and reliability that becomes second nature, allowing you to approach each day with a proactive mindset rather than a reactive one. Taking action early also trains your emotional resilience because every step you take, even if imperfect, builds courage and diminishes fear of failure. You begin to see that progress is not about perfection, but about movement, and that consistency in small, decisive steps ultimately produces extraordinary outcomes. By acting immediately, you create a standard for yourself, setting expectations that your days are purposeful, intentional, and directed toward results. This habit transforms mornings into a launch pad for personal and professional success, establishing momentum that carries you through challenges, amplifies your energy, and aligns your intentions with tangible outcomes, reinforcing the truth that the most powerful mornings are not spent waiting. They are spent doing, moving, and creating the life you desire with focus, discipline, and unwavering commitment.